meeting his family there. So he's telling them that they're closed now. Yeah, I waited because I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you or your turn signal. Colonizer. Speaking of colonizers, bitch, I just went to get, hey, what's up, Trumpansies? They planting wires, bitch. Planting wires. Okay, so I just went to get my, supplements. I think I told you guys about this. If I haven't, girl, let me tell you right now. Shame on you for buying into everything an influencer shows you. I mean, everything. Every now and then people have some stuff. Usually I find stuff in the middle of a video that they not even showing. Like recently, somebody was showing all their stuff or whatever. And me, I was like, where did she get that brush stand, the makeup brush stand? You know what I mean? I was like, where you get that brush stand, girl? So, and she told me exactly where. First I went to the site that makes it to see what the original cost was. And then, because that's what she gave me the link to. And that company should shout her out for that, for trying to get me to buy that overpriced bullshit that the famous brush company makes. Fuck y'all. Fuck you damn sociopath. Yeah, I wasn't paying $50. Not gonna happen. So I went on eBay, and sure enough, I saw one that was listed, but it was an auction. I saw one listed for $8 and something. Oh, I wish it was a buy now, because I would have bought it from under everybody. I was like, either this person don't know what they got, or they, you know, just like what eBay was originally meant to be for. They just either don't use it or got sick of it, and it's still in good shape, and so why not sell it on eBay? But now eBay is for the, you know, they're trying to do like Amazon and everybody else, shut down all the individual sellers and get everybody on. Anyway, the auction was gonna be over at like 3 o'clock in the morning, child. So I sat and watched it for as long as I was up. You know, I kept checking, and because I don't let them send me notifications, because you're not getting my information. Nope. So notifications are low-key tracking devices for the system. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You know, we're at a time, the world is so bad that now people are like, okay, conspiracy theorists, what are y'all saying? What do y'all think is possible? Because you can't trust the media. People are thirsting for likes, so they'll do and say anything. And only the truth tellers are left to tell the actual truth. They've been telling the truth, but everybody was interested in being brainwashed, more interested in being brainwashed. So that was a no-go. But anywho, I watched it, and Mr. always tells me to set it and forget it. That's his thing. I'm telling you, set it and forget it. You're going to lose it, and you're going to be mad at yourself for not having even bid. So he said, put the highest amount you're willing to pay for, and push on, right? Go to bed. Because what'll happen if you don't wake up and get it? Because with eBay, the smartest thing to do on something that you know other people are looking at is wait until the last minute and then bid. That was the beauty of eBay. That beauty has been lost. It has been smothered in the promotion of, you know, big business. So he was like, I'm telling you, set it and forget it. I didn't do that. I just kept watching it for as long as I could. And sure enough, I saw 2 bids on it all of a sudden. When you see 2 bids suddenly on something on eBay, that usually means that the person also found it just like you found it. And they bid on it. But then they thought about it and they said, well, what if somebody else comes and outbids me? So their second bid is usually their set it and forget it bid, right? So I saw these 2 bids right behind each other, and I was like, somebody saw it, and they're willing to jump. That's how you know they're willing to jump higher, right? So I was like, okay, well, the smartest thing for me to do is wait until the last minute. This is a case where I should have listened to my damn self instead of him. Especially since there were already the 2 bids there. I should have listened to myself, set an alarm, woke up in the middle of the night, and bid on it in the last minute. I would have got it for $15 damn. I mean, it was up there for $8, but then with shipping, it was $15. So before I went to bed, he said it one more time, set it and forget it. And you know he can be trusted. His advice, his suggestion, he is a leader. He is a prince of Wakanda. Alright, so I was like, okay, let me set it and forget it. So I set it and forget it. And it went all the way up. It went all the way up to $22, girl. And so I was like, well, hopefully the person is asleep, and if they got their notifications on, it won't wake them up. But I woke up and I had been beat out. But if I would have waited to the last minute like I wanted to, I would have won that damn thing. Hey, Popo right there in an unmarked car. Bitch, I see you. The fuck? Incidentally, I hope our neighbors are okay, because we also last night I heard, you know, trucks out front, and it was a fire truck, ambulance, and 3 police cars. So I hope they're okay. I saw them take someone out on a stretcher, but the concern, I hope it wasn't anything, you know. I hope it was just something minor, but I saw them take someone out on a stretcher, and there was no one out following them. I'm presuming it was her, but it could have also been her sister, because it looks like, it seems like she tends to have her sister come over and check on the house. It's weird, but I'm sure we're weird to people too, because they had a couple of kids, they had a couple of boys, and the woman was pregnant with a 3rd one, which she had, I think, last year. But we haven't seen the baby since she had it, you know what I'm saying? And then one time, she actually asked Mr. to, she said they were going out of town, so she asked Mr. to check for a box on her porch, and he didn't mind. He's that dude. Y'all know he's that dude. But I wouldn't have been comfortable asking nobody to check my porch. But you gotta, you know, we do what we gotta do. And so I wasn't even mad at her. I was just like, oh, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't ask somebody, I wouldn't do that. But anyway, she said that her sister was coming to buy the house while they were away or whatever. I don't know if it was to check on the house. He assumed it was to check on the kids. But then as we thought about it, we was like, we haven't seen them kids in a year either. None of them. So I don't know what's going on. But I do know that somebody got wheeled out on a stretcher last night, and nobody in the family followed that stretcher out of the house other than the 3 cops, the 3 police. And then they communed amongst themselves and talked at the end of the driveway for a little while before they got in their cars and left. So I don't know what's going on, but the point is I hope they're okay, because we had y'all know we had an incident where, you know, we were the fire truck ambulance people when I dropped dead on the bedroom floor. But anyway, I'm telling y'all about this because I went to had another meeting at the bank, business meeting at the bank. It's time for me to pick up our supplements, right? And we used to have a GNC card, but we let it die. And the last time I went to pick these up, Mr. was like, well, don't worry about getting another one. Don't get another one. And so I was like, cool. You know, I love that, because I'm the one who never wants to give up the personal information, right? So I go in, she says hi. As soon as I walk through the door, she looked like she's shopping her own self. Because, you know, they be in there by themselves. There's not a lot of people walking in and out of GNC for some reason. Well, not for some reason. It's not always, contrary to common belief, there aren't a bunch of people walking around GNC. So I walked in and she was like, hello, how you doing, whatever. May I help you? I was like, nope, I think I'll just get a bottle of these. And I went right to them because I know where they are. And I grabbed them. I was hoping they would buy one, get one free, but not so lucky. But we need a refill. So I go up to the desk, and she says, do you have a card? I was like, no, we let it expire. She's like, well, then I'll just get you signed up for one. That's the process, bitch. I'll get you signed up for one, not do you want one? Okay, I see you, Trumpanzees. I see you. So I was like, I wonder how she gonna do this without my information. So again, she said, we'll just get you signed up for one of these. So I was like, And so I was like, well, maybe I should attempt to stop her. And if she chooses to keep going, then she'll be stuck at whatever point she is in the computer that she's trying to put my information in. So I said, well, if I have to provide you with any personal information, then you might not want to do that. And she says, like I'm going to say, okay, oh, we just need your name, email, and phone number. Bitch, in this day and age of technology, that's fucking everything. And the reality is, if you wanted to get all that, you and the company that you represent will take it from my credit card information if I charge this. Or my debit card. You and the company will get it from my debit card information as I charge this. Oh yeah, you will. You will. Whether you realize your company will or not, and you are representing your company, y'all will take my information. So anyway, okay, back to how it went. So she said, well, we'll just get you signed up for one. So I was like, I waited for a minute because I thought that was going to be interesting. And I said, well, you might want to do that if you're going to need any personal data from me. And so she said, oh, we just need your name, your email address, and phone number. And I was like, oh, okay. No, thanks. And so she said something about the old card, and I was like, I was like, yeah, we had that one. We let it expire. And she was like, yeah, this new one gives you a bunch of coupons and whatever. And I'm thinking, as opposed to what? Because that was supposed to be the goal of the last one. But as opposed to what? And if I had the last one and I know how it goes, why would you then explain this new one to me as if there are different benefits? Are there different benefits, bitch? Because I know how it works, and I opted not to get this new card. I don't trust the new card, bitch. And she works at GNC, so she's trying to look like a earth-loving motherfucker. when bitch GNC is the king of the pharmaceutical genocide in these health and wellness streets of this country. So anyway, I sat there like, okay, I'm gonna wait till you finish selling. And then you actually ring me up for the one motherfucking thing I came into this bitch to get that nobody else is in here. And you could just handle me and press the fuck on. So anyway, she finally got to ringing it up. And as she's ringing it up, bitch, I'm looking at her. And I'm like, she ain't got nobody's bag. And I'm black. Black people need a bag to walk out with their purchases, to walk out of a store. Okay? Becky, let me tell you again. Black people are gonna need this bag for their purchases as they walk out of the store to avoid being murdered. You're welcome. Anyway, so I see her getting the receipt together, and then she just folded up the receipt and handed it to me with my purchase. And so I looked at, in the meantime, while she's ringing it up, while she finally gets to ringing it up, Chad walks in the door. Jim Jock Chad walks through the door. So he's walking around looking at stuff. So she's like, hi, how you doing? You know, she greets, because that's what she does. She greets him, and he says hi and keeps shopping. And so she gives me my shit. And now he has also been listening to me basically tell her, bitch, I don't want the card. And she's like, oh, well, and he's listening to all of this. And so I know he's probably thinking, man, she don't realize that this black woman has been clear. And if this escalates, the black woman's life is in danger. And she doesn't realize it. Even though if it all went down, he would act like he didn't realize it too, because it's in his best interest as a colonizer for your silence to consent to say a genocide that is being executed upon us. Yeah, I went there. In this simple running errands and picking up some vitamin supplement video, I went there because it's that type of world. And so she handed me the receipt and the papaya enzymes, because that's what it is, y'all. She handed me the receipt and the papaya enzymes, and so I said, oh, do you guys not give bags anymore? And so she's like, oh, yes, you want one? No, bitch, I just asked for sport. I didn't ask because it would potentially save my life from walking out of the store without a bag and for a policeman to think that I'm stealing. That's why I ask. It's just healthy, good for my health. It's just ask, you know, because I care about bags so much. So then she went into the spiel about saving the environment from plastic. Bitch, you and nobody, and Walgreens, I said it, and nobody else that's pretending to give a fuck about plastic bags gives a fuck about plastic bags, ruining and fucking with the earth. Because if you gave a fuck about plastic bags fucking with the earth, bitch, America, bitch, then you would have never taken away the paper bags that were originally being used at stores. Y'all forgot all about that. Millennials know nothing about that, because that's just how long this bitch has been putting plastic into the atmosphere. Yeah, girl. Stores you used to take your purchases. We used to take up the purchases out of the store, grocery store, whatever store, in paper bags. Then came along plastic. She don't give a fuck about the earth. So now it's my fault for putting plastic into the earth. And y'all, the people at the top have no responsibility for making plastic the only option at the store. Man, people so sleep. These are winning times for psychopaths and sociopaths. Winning times for it. Winning times. Shooting at YouTube yesterday. I got a lot to say about that. I better make that its own video. But let me get back to these supplements, y'all. These supplements are magical. Even for you old people that drink prune juice to keep yourself regular, girl, do these. I turn my mama onto these too. them. And she taking them regularly every day. She call herself reading instructions, and instructions say take from 3 to 9 daily. But most motherfuckers take 9. They taste like candy. They are delicious, girl. They're delicious. So I started at 6 while Mr. takes the 9 that is the dosage. Then he started giving me one extra. He started giving me this, all, then I started taking, so then after he started giving me one extra, he started giving me 7. You know, whenever we would take them at the same time, he would hand me 7. And so then after that, it seemed like my regularity was even better. It's like smooth, just a smooth move, girl. You know that fake fit tea that y'all be buying and poisoning yourself with? Don't know what the fuck is really in it, but I'm guessing it ain't nothing good and natural as they claim, as they have all your little girl, misparented girl influencers selling it in the name of popularity thirst. Just like they had y'all ingesting Hairfinity. You don't know what's in that, girl. I mean, we don't know what's in nothing really, but I'm just saying. When little girls start selling stuff that you ingest that is known to be medical, no. Because these are the same girls that think that there's nothing wrong with cosmetic surgery. And some cosmetic surgery is semi-harmless. But these implants and shit y'all getting big.